and we're back for round 2 of the AV Championship in Austria. We're heading to the 30th minute of qualifying. Sorry for missing out the start, people were in the kitchen and whatnot making food. But yeah, round 2. Good race last time in Australia, with Cohen narrowly missing out on the win and the podium too. Or did he get the podium? I think he got the podium actually. But yeah, Reaper, SSD both retiring. They could have picked up some good points there. Reaper's quite strong around Australia, so really missed out on the getting the points in that first round, getting the one up on everyone else. But still all to play for, with Tygo moving out the way nicely for the Mercedes there. We have a point I can't see, so I'm going to play up my phone. Dry all out, thanks for all that, Rowan. Dry race, so we're going to see all drivers on different tyres, softs, mediums, trying to adjust their strategy. These are all happy with non-tire Quite a fair few drivers opted to go on the medium tyre, so they also feel that's going to be the best. Into the pit, so that's something like that. Let's see what time you can put down. He abandoned his lap. So not going there. A good one. Also on the lap, he just set a purple second sector there that just flashes up. Let's see if he's going to put down a decent time. He's on the mediums, so must have been a pretty decent second sector for that to flash up purple. Or fights for stinky fights going on pole on the soft tyre. And I did not intend for you to join the party. I just started once I wasn't talking in game chat. I did not mean for you to join the party. I just started it, so I wasn't in game chat. But you can stay if you want to. Just don't swear or say anything bad. Anyway, Wouter takes himself to P5. On the medium, we were 1, 4, 5. Yeah, flag sector 2 and 3. That was a Williams moving out of the way. But yeah, you can stay in the party or leave. Fight, it's up to you. I don't mind. But okay. Go on, Rowan, as he was a lap down the line. Watch Spotify, he goes on a lap and he's got some decent pace around here from his WWRL races. Not flashing up purple, but it's a decent first sector. Just under half of the grid on the medium tyre, so I always feel that's the way to go. I think a fair few of them will go out for a few scouting laps and come back in and change to the soft tyre if they feel they need to. It's actually time right at the start. I'm not sure if he crashed or if he had a quality ban or something, but he was tied right at the start. So if I couldn't have a final corner now, I've got to be careful not to invalidate. Very strict track limits here, quite stupid to be fair, but takes up to P5. It's only P5 we can muster out of that Red Bull. 1 minute 4.5. 10th off of Tommy on the mediums. I believe he's going back for another lap, so he feels he can improve. He's got the Williams of with that Dennis behind him. Yeah, I'll make sure he's not blocking him, but then if he's on a fast lap, he don't need to move. Tygo moving that way nicely for him there. Purple second sector. He's not managing to watch out there. There's 5 million moves out of the way for him. He's going to be trying to go around for another lap. Comes around the final corner and doesn't improve. He's off back into the pits. Who is on a lap? We've got Cohen coming around, sector 2 is invalidated. Rowan's invalidated, non-task invalidated. FCSD, he's coming around to the final sector to see what he can get out of this, to the Martin. On those softs for a couple of laps. Goes wide on the exit there, manages to not invalidate though, going to keep that lap. See where he goes, and he goes up to pole with a 1 minute 3.7, 2 tenths quicker than Fight on the medium tyre, which, say Fight's on the slower medium tyre, it's not a massive gap. With I think you'd see more out of those tyres, but PGM Thomas quite close to his personal best time, a couple of hundredths down, but still can gain that back and improve. Down to third, turn in nicely, hit the apex nicely. Slightly misses the apex out, it's going to cost him a bit of time, and does run wide and invalidate from that lap. We've got Tommy on the medium tyre coming around out of sector 1. I'm not sure if he's on a lap, he might be, he appears to be. And switching to the medium tyre, well, soft tyre, sorry now. Seems to be the third one rain in 10 minutes, says Rowan. I think the drivers all managed to come out unscathed. Only 6 minutes after the session. Everyone's going to be rushing around trying to get those laps in. Definitely the bottom 10. They'll be wanting to push themselves as high up as possible on the grid, but want to play for in the race. Fast track, it's easy to overtake. Tommy doesn't improve there. Slower by shy of 3/100ths. Tyre goes invalidated. Actually, thank you, Cohen. So, I could do it for you. It was nearly in a wall, or wasn't a wall. He got damage. Don't think so. He's managed to keep his wing. Missing a end plate there. No, seems to be unscathed. He clicks on a lap, he's 5/100ths quicker, but invalidates on the exit of that turn. That's on a lap in the Alfa Romeo. Just about to finish off his sector 2 time, just running shy of that apex. Got some bit of time, but he's a 10.5 up. If he can keep this all the way through, he could end up about 10th. And he invalidates. When did he invalidate? He's going to go out for another run, he's not. He's going to be down into pits, maybe whack on a fresh set of tyres and then back out for the session finisher. We've got Gargamel on a lap here, we've got 10 to a bit further around, we'll watch him. He's nearly 2 tenths up on his time, so we'll see what he can do here. I didn't see it back. I will enjoy this race. It was a good race last time, unfortunate about missing out on the win, but is what it is. Still got however many races to go. And tend to come around this final corner. He's going to get a slight toe from Rowan. He's opting not to do that, so he can push himself up to 14th. Can't improve only 4/100ths. Better than his previous time. And Rowan spins as he goes around turn 1. It's a tricky one to get right. If you take too much of that inside curve, it's sides a car round. See if Fight is on a lap and he's going to improve. He's invalidated. 5 people watching the stream, not too bad. Dropping the solo. He's going to go around for another lap. I think he is. Are you going to go around for another lap? Fight's dead. Wildfire on another lap as well. I'm trying to improve on that time. I think he's dying back into pits. He is, so that's the end of qualifying for Wildfire. He's not going to have time to get back out and do another lap. He might just be able to, but it seems to hold you for a long time in qualifying in the pits. Mind you, it's a short track, 1:05 that, just to get round. Should be able to get out on time. Frampton's invalidated again. spends too much longer on those tyres, he's going to wear them away and minimalise that advantage he's got over the rest of the field by having the tyres that last longer. Gargamel on a lap, no, Thomas Tenter retiring now, I think that was in the pits, he obviously feels he can't improve. Easy Thomas is not using ERS, I don't know, he validated his lap. Domestos comes out the first sector, he's 3/100ths up on his time, we'll see if he can do anything with that. So he can boost himself up into that top 10 or for a couple more places, or might feel it's better to stay there and get the choice of fresher tyre. He's on 2.5 old soft, so they're going to be a bit more about 10% by the time they get around the formation lapping line up on the grid for the first lap. And he can't do anything with that, he stays in 14th place, only improved by a small amount. H-Beck's on the Inters, not sure what he's doing with that. I don't know what he's doing with those Inters. Dennis on a lap, just shy of a 10th off his personal best. Runs wide in that final corner, it's going to cost him a fair bit of time, he might have just lost out that 10th. And just he keeps it, but can't improve on there. And he's on the side of the track, he's retired. Let's see what's SSD's on a lap. He's wearing away those tyres a bit. I don't think he needs to do these laps. It doesn't look like anyone's going out on another lap or improving. Gargamel got up to 5th, I missed that. Oh, and now he's in a wall. He did improve his time by 7/10. He's managed to find a lot of time there. Slangen comes around the first turn. He's going to start off his final lap. Only got 20 seconds. These are the final laps. These will count. And everyone's time there, obviously feel they can't improve on their time. And gets powered down nicely out of that turn. He's managed to spin the wheels, running a bit low on the ERS though, managed to miss that apex slightly. He's a bit slow around there. He's abandoned his lap, he's 6 steps down, so had a bit of a wobble. Max on another lap. We could see improvement from him as he lands a final turn. He turns his car in nicely and invalidates. That's tough. That would have been a 1 minute 3.8. I would have not got in pole fights on the softs. I'm not sure if he did a time on the softs or if he just went on him, but we've got all these people on laps. Wouter finishing off his lap, let's see what he can do when he gets a 10th of his time. Moves up a bit. Tommy's on a lap coming around the final corner, we're watching as he finishes off. Just trying to dive into the pits there. And he invalidates on the final turn. Not the lap he would have been hoping for, but I think that's it. And everyone's finished their laps. And McLaren and the Alfa Romeo in the pits, everyone else retired, everyone else finished. And that's qualifying done for Austria. And there is our qualifying order with SST taking pole position with a 1 minute 3.7. Knack 2 tenths shy of that with a 1 minute 3.9. And Fight coming in at third on the medium tyre on a 1 minute 3.6. Most of the top 10 has decided to go on to the soft tyre, but we've got Fight and Tommy on the medium. It'll be interesting if they can use that to their advantage and pull away a bit, or whether these soft tyres will be quick enough on the first few laps to pull away from them and overtake them. I do not speak Dutch. I'm going to assume that's Dutch. I have no clue what that says. If someone can translate that, and I don't know, Rowan, Cohen, or anyone that's Dutch. This drivers just tweak their fuel level and adjust their strategy to what they want before we get on the formation lap. You can just see what happens here. I know there was a bit of a first lap shenanigan last time AV raced here, but I think after that first lap everything went quite smoothly. And they pull away for their formation lap. It's giving us a strategy there. 1 stop or 2 stop. Not going anywhere near the hard tyres. It's going to be a soft medium medium or a soft medium. I think most drivers will be opting for that, and maybe Fight options go for the soft to the medium soft, so being faster on that second stint. Let's get all the menu up. Rowan gets that when he gets a snack. Where's the quality so bad on the stream as well? Well, Rowan, happens to the best of us. Is the quality really poor for everyone else, or is it just me and my phone? Let's get telemetry. Quite a few of the bottom 10 have decided to go on the medium tyre. H-Beck, Dennis, Rowan and Nontas going for the soft. They're going to try and use that to their advantage and get up towards the front of the pack, try and get past these medium runners in the bottom 10. Track's made up of long straights and a mixture of fast and slow corners, so it provides for some good overtaking opportunities, even into the pits. I did that last season in WWRL, a cheeky move into the pits. See if anyone can do the same. Right, they've done their formation lap, and they'll just be lining up waiting for, I think that's non-task all the way back there, must have spun or something, but there we are, non-task pulling into his grid position. Three, 4, 5 laps are on, and they're off for round 2 of the AV Championship in Austria. Ferrari gets a good start there, jumping ahead into first position. Fight me's up the back of him. He could see some contact there. Ferrari bumps Fight in the back. I'm not quite sure what happened there with a Fight bump early, but Nat got a really good start. FC's coming back at him into turn 3 though. Be interested to see the battle between these two. Nat could go for a dive down the inside, and he does. He's got cars length ahead between him. He gets spun there as the Haas goes flying up the inside. know that was Fight or his teammate Tygo, but SST's now spun. He's dropping out to third. He's managed to keep position though. He's lost out in one place. Fight has got down to fifth. Reaper's had a good start. Reaper's up to second, but Knack is pulling a gap out on those soft tyres. Wildfire and Gargamel and Wildfire's losing a few positions there. I'm not sure if any damage has occurred to him with a wing or anything, but he's losing a few positions through there, so he's going quite slow through these fast speed corners. Burning a fair bit of DRS on that first lap, something we don't see from Wild, but I think he does have some damage, whether it's minor or significant I have no clue, but you can see here, Fightman gets ahead of Tygo with a yellow flag there. McLaren spun, that's the McLaren of Rowan de Moen. I think that's how you say it, I don't know. And there's someone off into a wall, there's Wooter off into a wall. Could be a virtual safety car if he's smacked his wing off, and we do get a virtual safety car. Drives off to slow down and stick to that delta until that hazard's clear. Let's have a look at Wild's car. He seems to be unscathed, he must have just been oversteering, understeering because of the fuel load in the car. But what a start from Mac. He's gone up from second all the way up to, no, I'll say all the way up to, but he's gone up to first. Put a 1.8 second gap on the car behind him as well. That's a nice gap. And he gets a safe, he gets a drive through for speeding. Really not what he's going to want. That's not good for him. He's going to lose out massively. Especially on these first few laps as well, because everyone's so bunched up together. He's going to have to serve that in the first 3 laps. Or the next 3 laps, sorry. It's going to drop right down the order. Get the message that DRS is enabled as we head into lap 3 of the Grand Prix. Tygo's got his yellow fuel one. He must have underfueled the car slightly. Obviously feels it's going to be a safety car and time to work back that fuel that he hasn't put in the car. Test gets the first penalty of the race on lap 3. 3-second time penalty. And Fight's trying to get a move done on FCST. Let's see if he does the same thing again and rams him up behind. He gets bad traction out that corner. Tyres will be a bit cold for him. Having to go slow from that VSC, but really poor traction there from a Haas. It's not going to help him in making a move done. Actually, he's close to each other. Thomas is getting quite close to Cohen. We could see a bit of, Domestos and went side by side with Gargamel through these through this twisty section as we come out of sector 2 heading into sector 3. Could get a move done there. Gargamel does run a bit wide. Could get a move done on DRS straight next. Reaper's moving with Nat. Reaper gets DRS. What's happened to Nat? Oh, he's gone into the pit to serve his time penalty. He's dropping right down the order. He's going to be frustrated as he watches his car drive slowly through the pits. It's not the longest of pit lanes, so he's not losing a massive amount of time, but it's enough to drop him back to second to last. And it's only because Wooters had to pit. And finally breezes past FCST powered DRS. Don't really agree with it. Should have to work harder to make a move done, because once you get it, you just sort of breeze past him. You're going 5-10 mile an hour quicker than the car, but FCST's got it again. He's not quite close enough to make a dive around the outside or inside, but definitely close enough to stay with him for a few laps and have an attempt in the next DRS zone. Why isn't it telling me the gap? Hello? FCST getting all wobbly coming through that turn. In fact, we're starting to pull away. It might be these soft tyres working too hard and overheating. Reaper gets 3 seconds time penalty as well. It's not going to help him with trying to get this win, especially if these two boys can keep it clean and not get any penalties. And as I say, that Tygo gets one, but SFT's on the attack again with his DRS. He's going on 5. He's not using any ERS. He's burnt through quite a lot of that. We could see a dive down the inside from SFT, and he doesn't. He keeps in behind. Probably a smart move. He's going to get DRS now, but that ERS is not looking very good. He's going to be needing that if he wants to try and get past Fight, or even if he gets past him, he's going to need to defend, and he's not going to have the power to do that if he doesn't keep saving his ERS. Just a long DRS train from second all the way down to about 10th. 8-man DRS train. It might stay like this for a while until a incident happens, or some brave soul is going to dive down the inside for a twisty section. And as I say that, Rowan spins. I don't know if there was contact between him and H-Beck, but there's Rowan spinning and not quite sure if he has damage. It's quite an open section, so we'll have to have gone pretty fast to a SST 3-second time penalty as well. Lang's had a decent start, going up to 5th. Could see Tygo try and make a move on SST and don't. These Haas boys staying like this, they could take the lead of the Constructors' Championship, I believe. It's only been round 2 though, so it doesn't really count for anything at this point. Those Domestos, he's close to Gargamel and he could make a move on it if he's feeling brave. He's got 3 seconds, he's got a penalty. Mixture of soft and medium tyres in the top 10, mainly just soft, but there's Tommy in a wall, not quite sure what's happened there, but not very good for him. We could see him dive into the pits here, he's lost out on a fair few positions. Rowan with a 3-second time penalty as well. Still kept out of the wall quite nicely there. Box, but he's going to be wanting to catch up to Tenter ahead and get involved in this DRS train. A bit slow on action for these like 10 or so laps before people start diving into the pits, because you get a DRS train like this, it's quite hard to overtake people. Saying that, Wildfire could be looking to make a move on Gargwan here, and as he does, he's going alongside him, coming into this turn. He dives on the inside. Gargwan tries to fight that back by getting later on the brakes, but doesn't have the room to give him a squeeze and defend from that. So Wildfire pulls ahead into P7. Coming around to Black Blue turn, hard tyre, he's having a bit of a torrid time. I think that's Wooter anyway, or it might be another Ferrari. Gap to yeah, that's we're running the tyres into a wall that could cause a safety car, and a virtual safety car, and it's a full safety car. Thanks, Winter, appreciate it. Could have done that in the pit as soon as you were just round the corner. A few laps of just safety car moments. Could see the soft runners diving into the pits. There's a good opportunity for it, and for Knack to gain back a bit of time from that drive through, but he seems to have done it by himself, to be fair. He's catching up to the back of this DRS train, which is going to break apart as the driver's pit. Knack, 5-second penalty, severe collision with Tommy, not quite sure what's happened there. See what drivers are doing. We're coming around to the mark where they're going to be going into the pits. Is Reaper? Yep, Reaper's coming to the pits. Fight Me is going to stay out. Now he's going to pit. Interesting move from Fight Me. He's on the medium tyres. I thought he might stay out and try and pull a gap a bit on those medium tyres, but yeah, this feels a bit faster. Let's see what tyre he's going to go on. So he's going to go onto the hard tyre. He's not going to make another pit stop, and so does Reaper, as well as they double stack the two Hasses. Really pleased that they fixed that. They've made that a lot quicker with double stacking. Before, you'd be about in the pits for about 45 seconds, but now it's quite quick. They've managed to look up to its fight and try to fit past the test. You're not allowed to do that. FCST on softs. Didn't expect that. Lang stayed out as well. What are you doing? That's a bad call from you, Lang. As Wildfire, I bet you not pit, because Wildfire pit, aren't you? Wait, you were ahead of him, were you? I don't know. Oh, Lang, what you like? There is a wild rowan. That is a very rare occurrence. They're becoming quite a rare species to encounter there, as we do see it make its distinctive move of a spin coming out that final corner. He does a pirouette for us. Obviously, due to climate change and global warming, they are coming under threat of extinction. Scientists are doing all they can to save their species. Wildfire's getting a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Not quite sure what happened there. Might have gone into AI. I know that AI kind of bugs it a bit, and these two are scrapping away. I don't know what happened there, but FCC got ahead of the fight. Oh, I've reached 500 views on this channel. Thank you to everyone that's viewed it. Should get safety car in this lap, and that means that you're not going to be able to go full throttle because for some reason it stops you from doing it. And we don't. Why are we not getting underway racing this lap? Or are we? And it's just not told me. Lang's slowing down, so we might see him. Yeah, safety cars in this lap. It's a bit ironic, Lang. You don't like slow starts, and you're doing one yourself. Keeping it at a decent pace though. And he's gone, and Cohen stayed with him quite well. He might want to just slow down a little bit. And Cohen nearly spins there, gets all squirrely out of that final turn, but manages to keep it quite well. Got a yellow flag. No, we don't. The game was just telling me that for no reason. Oh, and just to top that safety car restart off, Lang gets a 3-second time penalty, but Cohen stayed with him very well. He's within striking distance of him if he manages to get the power down quite well on here. Lang's on 10 lap hold. Sauce, but again, Cohen, Thomas tend to test. All didn't compete under that safety car, so they're on, pardon me, 10 lap hold mediums. FCST and Fight are scrapping away here. I know that Fight's not going to back down that easily, so we could see him go side by side for this section, but FCST on those soft tyres gets the traction and the grip he needs to pull away. Fight's got the pace to stay with him though on these hard tyres, so if it stays like this, it's going to be a big train again. Everyone's quite evenly matched on pace in this race. If he takes a bit too much inside curve, nearly spins there. There's a time penalty for someone who couldn't quite see that was another yellow flag. Wildfire's diving into the pits. I'm not quite sure what happened there, whether he got damage or what, but maybe he touched a 3-second time penalty. Is he getting a wing change? He is getting a wing change. Obviously had a collision with a driver there, and he's having to serve that 5-second time penalty as well. That's going to put him right down the order. He's going to have some time to make up there. He's really going to be hoping for a another safety car, but everyone's staying together quite nicely again as the Alpine of Tommy spins and he retires. I think he's done that manually instead of crashing into a wall, so should be good for safety cars. Cohen staying nice and close to Lang, and these two are going to be, the top four are going to be having to pull a bit of a gap to the people behind, but they're not quite doing it. They're going to drop right down the order when it comes to pitting. Just overtaken at the tight car Tommy. He's got a lot of ground to make up, but as he always says, head down, you got the rest of the race to go. DRS is enabled. We've got Thomas, Cohen and Lang. Lang could get jumped by both drivers here. They're both close enough. We could see a move done. Cohen gets down the inside of Lang, gets the move done. Thomas is nibbling away, trying to get power down on that exit, get the better of him. Lang's got DRS. Lang's going to come back at Cohen. He's burning a bit of ERS. He's only got 30% left. He goes down the inside of Cohen. Thomas again trying to get the most out of this battle between the top two. We could see them go side by side through this section, leaving each other enough space. It's a brilliant battle between these two drivers, the Red Bull and the sister team Alpha Tauri, but BZM Thomas got a bit screwed out there. And we've got a safety car. What's happened there? Dennis is retired. Why is Dennis retired? It looks so he's just slammed into a wall. Anyone else appear to have damage? He could be tried to take someone out into the braking zone, but missed. We see all those people who didn't pit. That's a tongue twister and a half. And the Delta and everything goes crazy. We've got some drivers going onto the hard. We've got Thomas and Tensor going onto the hards. Cohen's still staying out. He's really going to want to be getting off those mediums there. He'll be wearing away, and he's... The longer he stays out, the more positions he's going to lose out when it comes to pitting. And Tygo spins as he is going slowly behind the safety car. That's what he's going to be wanting to do. One more lap of the safety car and we should be able to get underway again. Don't know if he's going to let Rowan lap himself. Gargamelon's overtaken it. Oh no, he's in the pits. Not quite sure why he's pit. Has he got some damage or something? Let's see, is he getting a wing change? Yes, he's getting a wing change. He must have some damage. No, he's not getting a wing change. Why did it look like they had a wing? Or is he serving a penalty? Goes to the hard tire either way. Let's see if any drivers don't have their helmets on again. What's going on here? Mark Webber style, no helmet racing. Safety car in this lap. Why is my internet quality not good enough to broadcast gameplay then? Well, it's still working. Cohen's going to be leading this safety car restart. He's got Reaper and Fight behind him. Probably the two fastest drivers on the grid along with Knack, but he's down in 6th after that drive-through penalty. He's good at safety car restarts though, is Cohen, so interesting to see what he can do. Taking it right to the line, he goes and he jumps Reaper slightly, cuts by surprise, but Reaper manages to stay with him. Let's see if anyone's going to be able to dive down the inside of anyone. Got a weird little side pod cam there. Managed to keep it clean, never mind. Wildfire and Tiger have come together. Not sure what's happened there, who was at fault, but need to get back up to these front two, see what's going on. They always give you the dodgiest cameras to see stuff, like, what even was that? All seems to have just stayed the same really from what it was before. Lang's getting past H-Beck, these two are scrapping away. H-Beck gives him the squeeze and Thomas is taking the advantage of that situation. Lang missing out on losing out on a couple of positions, and Thomas is going to try and hang on to the outside of H-Beck. I need to start learning these guys' names. Yeah, H-Beck managing to stay ahead of Thomas, but Lang losing out 2 positions there. Hitchback squeezed him into the grass a bit. I don't think anyone's close enough to make a move just yet. Reaper might be looking to make a move on Cohen by the end of the DRS, about the end of the straight, sorry. No, he's not using any of his ERS. Fight, he's getting a bit close to Reaper. Fight manages to just pull out some random grip from nowhere on hard tyres. He's does it at Spain all the time, and all the tracks where people struggle on the hards. Tenta spun, is he? I don't know, he lost out in a couple of positions there. Lang's getting either ahead of him or something, I don't know. Getting a bit squirrely coming through that section. These hard tyres obviously aren't up to temperature for him yet. There's a spin as Thomas and H-Beck come together. They were battling away earlier, so I don't know if there's some collision between those two. Knack has got a 3-second time penalty. H-Beck dropping right down. Thomas losing out on about 5 positions there. DRS is enabled. And this is the start of a DRS train again. It's one of the only problems with this track. Everything just comes together in a huge DRS train. H-Beck spun again. Is he going to dive into the pits? He is. Is he going to retire? Maybe. Can he not rage quit? Probably. And Reaper and Cohen are scrapping away. See if these two can keep it clean through sector 2. Cohen just misses out on that. I was hoping to see a bit of a side-by-side action through there, but we don't. We just see the glowing brake discs of the Alpha Tower as it puts on the anchors to slow down for that corner. Fight looking to have a go on that Cohen. They both got DRS just to determine who's got the more straight line speed. Cohen locks up a bit there as he goes into the first turn. Fight could be looking to have a dive down the inside here into turn 3. Both getting a bit on Reaper as he does look to the inside late on the brakes, not quite there. There's a bit of contact between the two as Fight puts his nose up the inside. Was the move on? Probably not. Did he try to make the move? Yeah. Half racing between these two. He gets him on the brakes and there's still contact, and Fight gives him the squeeze, and Cohen comes back onto the track, taps Knack's wheel a little bit, loses out in 2 positions. He's not going to be happy with that, but it was bound to happen. He's just lost the positions he was going to from pitting, because he's going to lose even more when he pits. He's on like 18 lap old mediums. I think the time's coming. McLaren's off. Is that Rowan? Why is it showing what? Virtual save. It's what? Why is it showing 2 McLarens when one of them's DNF and the that's because one of them's McLaren? Never mind. Virtual safety car again. Can't lie, it's not the most action-packed race, but you get a bit of both with races. You never quite know what's going to happen. Ooh, 6 retirements in this race. I've managed to catch back up quite nicely because of the aid of the safety cars. If he gets on a podium, he's got no one but Bert driving the safety car to thank, and the people who's DNF. Oh, and back on the way racing, FCST gets ahead of Domestos. And that DRS straight, Domestos is looking to claw onto the car as he goes around the outside. Fight, no, that's Lang. He's going to be looking to go as well, but doesn't have the speed to it. Looks to the inside, but I think it's better. I think he tucks in behind. I think it might just stay like this for the rest of the race, to be honest. This sort of bottom 6 or 7 might change, but I think these top few are going to stay the same unless something drastic happens. I don't know what's happened to Fight. I'll Fight Pit. I think he might be going for the fastest lap. He sets a purple sector 2 there. Lands close to Domestos. He might be looking to have a move down the inside on this DRS straight coming into turn 3. Fight gets a 3-second time penalty. I believe that's the second one, so that's 6 seconds altogether. SST gets ahead of Non-Tas. Non-Tas is going to be one to stick with him though. We don't want to lose out on many positions. And Lang has got past Domestos and missed out on fucking Non-Tas. Lang just dived down the inside and got past him.